Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. It's been a while since I've played, unfortunately. And unfortunately, sorry for the delay. It's been about a month or so since I've last recorded. Yeah, some things came up. But I'm back now. And yes, I know 1.6.2 is out already. Not really too much in the mood to play it because nothing's updated. Basically, what this entire series is going to be for, basically I will build once it loads. And I have a texture pack. I think it's the John Smith pack. It's supposed to be the technical pack, but it's not working for some reason. And I'm just letting it load. Letting it load. That should be fine. Usually I get around a good bit of frames here, but I'm for some reason not getting it right now. Probably because I have some sort of lazy chunk loading stuff going on. Well, for now, basically this is my area. It's quite nice. And unfortunately, Optifine is not working for me lately. It's been giving me quite a few issues with just a few things. It's nothing too bad, but it's annoying. Let's see. I might bump that down just a little bit, just in case. Everything else seems to be fine. But yes, basically, this entire series, I'll be using, for the most part, creative. I also have a few other mods that are installed, and if you may notice that I'm flying a little bit weird, it's because I actually have, whatchamacallit, smart moving. It's interesting. It's actually one of the mods I've been really wanting to use for quite a while, but I haven't been able to do it for some reason. I can't remember. There's a village somewhere over there, but I'm not really gonna care. Let's see. Yes, I have 71 pages, and I don't even have that many mods installed. What most of those are is this. Custom, gun customization. Very good mod. In fact, it's actually the best gun mod I've ever seen. And that's odd because Flan's gun mod is still on my machine, but it's not too bad. And these are all customized. They are part of the Blackguard's guns thing. It's a custom modification for basically me only. I basically handed these, but it's not much. I just used the Flan's texture packs, or Flan's gun mods textures. Yes, the DMR. I love the DMR. And I also did some other stuff. You'll also notice these two things. These are part of custom NPCs. My favorite tools for creating entire worlds and then populating them. Well, this basically is the only way I can really populate them without having other people on it. So that's fun. And Bibliocraft, I have IC2, some thermal expansion, Thalmcraft, which is actually going to be for my other series, because I'm not going to have magic in this one. This is more like, let's build Apocalypse, which I forgot to rename the series. I'll do that eventually, in the distant future. Where pigs fly. Yeah, the only thing that Custom Guns doesn't have, or gun customization, is shotguns, or the ability to add shotguns, which is pretty sad. But, oh well, that's why I have that. In fact, I could probably just remove a bunch of these guns, since most of them can be reworked. For the most part, I will be using these, except for a few instances. And I also, before I do anything else, I have a few set up, or preset NPCs from my little testing zones. Basically, this is going to be a modernized world that is going to be basically put in apocalyptic settings. So yeah, enough of talking about this. Basically, I'm going to start with water. I'm going to need water. And a lot of it. And I also need another bucket. Woohoo. I also have an interesting other mod as well. It's actually fun. It's the growth craft. And this is my favorite way to remove a large quantity of grass. And I don't know why that's glitching out, but oh well, it's still working. I guess it's just because I'm doing it too fast. You know, I've been having this weird water glitch actually, so that might be the issue. It's like it's there, but it's not. I just want to clear some area. Technically, actually, I have a better idea of doing this because there's a reason why I installed Buildcraft, which I was not thinking. That's just the old way of doing what I used to do. I don't know why I was even doing that. But yeah, for some reason, the textures are not working for these. At least I don't think they are. Let me see. Oh yeah, they're definitely not working still. I don't know why. It was really weird. Like everything else is working. Yeah, and even some non-mods, modded items are actually being affected. Or not non-modded. Some other mods that aren't included in the pack are being affected. There. Buildcraft. I'm going to need full energy cells, just for fun. I'm going to need some glass. I'm going to need a is it builder that I'm thinking of? Maybe? Let's see. Is this what I'm thinking of? That is not what I'm thinking of. It's just 1500, so I'm just gonna go there. Here we go. Filler. There we go. I also need some map markers, or land markers. And I'm going to flatten this area. Oh, I forgot the brick. Okay, that's not what I want. Bricks. 10 if I don't need 3 of them. I'm getting some weird lag for some reason. I mean, it's like not real lag. By the way, I have these disabled just to prevent them from annoying me. And I also have Flan's, I guess, vehicles or something. They're technically a customized one, just for like the military vehicles and some normal cars. And that should work. And filler. I think it was just like this. That's not it, apparently. There we go. I think that is the flattening function. Yes, that is definitely the flattening function, and I am lagging. Or, okay, it's just because I clicked it. Okay. Well, quickest way to get this started. And that should start flattening everything. Maybe. That should be working. It's draining energy. Oh, you know what? It needs dirt in it. That's probably why. Am I correct? Yes, I am correct. And now it shall destroy all of this area and flatten it quite nicely. It used to destroy stuff. I don't think it does that anymore. I remember at one point it destroyed stuff. Is it done already? It shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't working as intended. It's actually kind of annoying now. Get out of there. Basically I'm just going to make a giant pillar and then see if it flattens it all. That should be good enough. 1, 2. Might as well just make it all the way over here. And I do believe that is... I might have gone 1 too deep. Yes, I did go 1 too deep. And now I'm just going to go over here. I'm probably going to have it filled at one point as well, so that's going to be fun. Maybe I'm off. I shouldn't be off by 1. I am off by 1. I am now severely off because I'm... There we go. And that one should just activate this. Filler. This is actually quite annoying for setup. There we go. Everything is being destroyed. Good. Exactly what I wanted. Just to clear this area up. Actually, why am I not using my smart moving speed? Since I have infinite extra speed. One thing I really miss is Somnia. That was probably one of my favorite mods in the entire Minecraft community. And I miss it quite badly, actually, because it was, again, probably one of the best ones in the entire community. I would probably say it's even better than Buildcraft. Maybe not by much, but still. Now, what I'm going to do is adjust this setup. Since I no longer need this. And personally, I don't like how this grass is. Actually, I'm going to do something else against this grass because I don't want to do that, seriously. Maybe. Because I don't know if it's going to affect my building or not. Because usually they do. This grass is actually quite annoying. And yes, I actually like this smart moving speed. It's slightly faster than the normal sprint. And I'm just going to do this filler again. This time, I'm going to do the entire filling. Now let's see if it's actually filling it in where the grass is. Oh yes. Okay, that's exactly what I want. And yes, the animals are going to actually be in my way, of course. I can fix that easily. Where is that? Right here. I shall make them disappear. Think that I'm only one shot for these guys. Unless I miss. And what would actually be helpful is this. So I'm probably going to need quite a bit of this. In fact, why am I not doing this? I think it was just shift. Nope. That's interesting. It used to work. And it moves all the items closer and closer to my direction. And it moves faster than lightning. That's what I love. And that should all be done. That's a good base to start off of. Basically, this is the foundation. And this is just the startup video, basically just me talking about what I'm going to be doing. And shooting pigs. And this isn't even scoped, it's just got the sight of a scope. you'll see the scopes soon enough. Especially since during this building series, I'm also going to be testing it, basically going into survival and basically surviving. I'll even have a custom loadout every time I want to test it. It'll be fun. You'll have to see me fail multiple times. But now, it's time for one of the big things that I like about Buildcraft specifically. This filler is worth more than just normal stuff. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a very quick road. I just love doing this. This is probably one of my favorite things, actually. And I learned this it was not too long ago, but still. And, is that 5? Yes, that is 5. 1, 2, and, come on, fly. The smart moving's kind of fidgety with this, but it works. There should be nothing. Oh, actually, there is. Okay, never mind. And let's begin with dropping the filler in, and this with, where's the bricks? This won't need to fill in anything. I don't know why I didn't put that last one there, but who cares? And yes, these power cells will eventually wear out, but that's not like... stop. What's going on? There is no other ones here. Oh. How... this... yeah, that one shouldn't have made it, so I don't know how that worked. Oh wait, actually I do now. Oh, that kinda sucked actually. Unfortunately, that was actually pretty bad. Yeah, I gotta check. I thought that would be an issue. Screw it. I'll rebuild that eventually. Now it's time for the road. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, quit lagging. There we go. And yeah, well, at least it'll be repaired at one point. Probably by the time of this next episode. Mostly you just saw some of the setup which I will be having to do, probably off cam for the most part. Just laying the foundation. Or relaying it at least. And time for a quick road. Filler. And I need stone. Lots of stone. And instant road. It's actually quite a nice road, too. That's the power of these little fillers. They're quite nice. Actually, I'm going to need to put one there since the other one broke to pieces. And or this piece got broken, whatever it is. Tired. It's midnight. Yes, I love that gun. It's quite brutal. Uh, hmm. Where is those bricks? And it is repaired. But yeah, that's the basic setup for the road. And it's actually quite nice that I get to have this, because these build craft machines are actually quite useful. And I'll be basically building from there, from here, probably quite a few layers of this stuff. This is just probably one small section of the entire city that I'm going to have built. And probably by the next episode you'll have seen from this point to probably over there and further. And this area is going to be kind of a pain to fill in with the filler, but that's why I have the filler. I'll just keep feeding it dirt. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What else do I want to talk about in this one? Oh yeah, I'll be able to make every house have a custom look to it, or at least I'll try. And I'm looking probably at like decent sized housing and even apartments, and I'm basically just trying to set this up to be a good looking apocalyptic setting. I also have nuclear control, mostly for a few different items, not really the nuclear power plant, but I will be using that too. What else do I have in here? Oh yeah, the vehicles. These are just the World War II ones. I'm looking at specifically these and a few others. German armored truck actually looks quite familiar as a normal, I think it's a Ural. But what do I know? And the tank truck, which is actually like a tanker, not a actual tank. And fuel. Oh yes, and one thing that was brought up at one point when I was talking to someone is that people keep saying that these run without fuel. They actually don't. The issue is, when you're in creative, all vehicles that you drive don't require fuel. That's kind of an intended feature, I believe. And yeah, here I'll probably have like white lines and everything, just for some road work, and we'll see. Basically this is just set up, so people probably will have already moved to the next episode where I actually start building. Or, I hope you did. If you didn't, well, hello. Very tired. And I like how you can actually turn off the night when you're doing this. I had always had that issue. Actually I want to do my first, or technically my second setup with this. This is going to be too small, definitely. I can, however, get the one across the street. I remember when I had so much issue trying to get a building to look nice. It was such a pain. And then I learned, actually I probably shouldn't use that. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. Okay, that's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should do. 8 should be plenty. And before I go, I'll show this interesting thing. The filler can also be used to create instant buildings, and I want to actually have a different type of material here. But for the most part, the walls, very useful. Actually, I have to put this one down, unfortunately. I messed that one already up. I already messed that one up. And this one here goes here, and I'll just do the same thing again. I might just do something different with the ceiling later on. Filler. I put another one in here, didn't I? First thing, let's clear this one just to make it better. I think there actually might be a setting to destroy all these drops. It's not like it really matters to me. I'll just keep doing this. And now we switch to the walls function. And I don't want to make it out of stone, personally. I would rather have it made out of... It would help if I was in the right area. Stone brick is what I'm looking for. There we go. Need a few more than that. Might not like that. I actually have a different item I wanted. And a couple of these. This is interestingly one of the most useful materials I've ever used. Mostly because it actually dries and becomes a very, very useful material. Basically it just becomes stone, but you can actually do stuff with that stone later on. And you can also walk through it while it's this, well, you can't technically walk through this stuff. You can, however, easily fall right through it. And if you're caught inside of it, you die. If you can breathe. If you're creative, it doesn't matter. Well, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I will probably have done something with this, and probably have fixed everything to look at least semi-ready to work with. So, see you guys next time. Have a good day.